initially initially the total charge of the conductor is 0. Remember this point. Initially the total charge of the conductor is 0. For what reason the total charge of the conductor is 0? Initially means starting here. Initially the total charge of the conductor is 0. For what reason the total charge of the conductor is 0? That means I already told in conductor two types of charged particles present. Positive charged particles we won't consider. Negative charged particles we should consider, like that I told already just 2 minutes back. Correct. So now what I am telling is the initial charge of this conductor is 0. For what reason? I will tell you. Suppose I already told this conductor having electrons. Just I am giving you example why the initial conductor charge is 0. Okay. Suppose this conductor having electrons. Electrons nature is what? Random nature. Okay. So this electron is moving in this direction. This electron is moving in this direction, and this electron is moving in this direction, and this electron is moving in this direction. Will you please observe, this electron is moving like this direction, this electron is moving this direction. Both are opposite only na direction. This electron is moving in this direction and this electron is moving in this direction. What is the direction of both? Opposite. Okay. This electron is moving in this direction and this electron is moving up. So what is the direction of both? Opposite direction. Here I am giving you example. In that example purpose I took here 4 electrons. Okay, in that 4 electrons, 2 electrons is moving. One electron is moving in this direction, one electron is moving in this direction. So what is the direction of both? Opposite direction. At the same time here also one electron is moving down and one electron is moving up. So what is the direction here? This also opposite. So all the electrons charge is same. All the electron charge is same. Suppose this electron charge is 5. This electron charge also 5. This electron charge also 5. This electron charge also 5. Okay. So this value is 5, this value also 5. Both are moving in opposite direction. So both will be cancelled. At the same time, this value is 5, it is moving in this direction. This value is 5, it is moving in this direction. So both will be moving in opposite direction. So what is that? Both charges will be cancelled. Like that. Suppose 100 electrons is there. 50 electrons will move one direction and remaining 50 electrons will move in opposite direction. So what is the total charge? 0. Like that you can take any conductor, initial charge is how much? 0. Why any conductor initial charge is 0 means because of that electron's random motion. So electron is moving in like suppose any conductor having 20 electrons means 10 electrons will move in this direction, 10 electrons will move in this direction. Otherwise 10 electron is moving like this, remaining 10 it will move in this direction. So 10 is forward, 10 is backward. Direction is opposite. Value is same, charge value. So both will be cancelled. So all the electrons are cancelled means what is that? Charge of the conductor? 0. Okay, so initial charge of a conductor is 0. Initial charge of the conductor is 0. So here this conductor initial charge is 0. Okay. So for what reason here conductor initial charge is 0? Because of that electron's random motion. Okay. Now what I am going to do is, in this conductor I am connecting one battery to this conductor. I am connecting one battery. Okay, so I am connecting one battery to this. Yes, here I connected one battery. to this conductor I connected one battery. Okay, so this is the positive terminal of the battery and this is the negative terminal of the battery. This is the positive terminal, means always positive charges will be reach this side and negative charges will be reach this side, correct? So all positive charges of this battery will reach this end of the conductor. So this end will become a positive charged end. Otherwise this end will become a positive charged plate, correct? This is the positive charged plate, so all the positive charges will be travel and reach this side. So this is the positive charged plate, and again this is the negative terminal. All the negative charges will be travel and reach this end. So this is the negative charged end. So finally, after connecting the battery, this plate is completely positively charged and this plate is completely negatively charged. Okay, so we already learned in the first chapter electrostatics, in between the positive charged plate and negative charged plate, what will be formed? Suppose this is the positive charged plate, this is the negative charged plate, means in between these two plates electric field will be formed. Okay, so what is the direction of the electric field? The direction of the electric field is always in positive plate to negative plate, correct? So here also this is the positive charged plate and this is the negative charged plate. In between these two plates, which will form electric field? What is the direction of the electric field? Positive to negative, positive to negative. So the direction of the electric field is this one. Okay, so here electric field is forming. From the definition of the electric field, from the definition of electric field, so what is the definition of the electric field? E is equal to F by Q. Now I am sending this Q in this side. So F is equal to E into Q. Here F is the force, electrostatic force. E is the electric field. Q means what? Charge. Q means what? Charge. So here charge is nothing but a charge of the electron, correct? Here charge is nothing but charged particle. Here what is the charged particle? Electron. So always the charge of the electron is negative. Always the charge of the electron is negative. So in the place of Q I am writing F is equal to E into minus E. Charge. Which charge? Charged particle. What is the charged particle here? Electron. So electron, usually we can indicate the electrons is electron we can indicate as a E. Okay, so what is the what is the charge of the electron? Usually minus. So in the place of charge Q I wrote minus E. Charge is nothing but a charged particle. Here in the conductor, what is a charged particle? Electron. So electron usually we can indicate as a E. And the charge of the electron is always negative. So I wrote in the place of Q minus E. So here F is equal to minus E into E. This is the force expression. From this expression you can observe this is the F is equal to minus E. Here E is the charge of the electron, correct? Constant. You can leave it. You can forget. But here F is equal to minus E. We can reduce it. This E means what is the remaining here? E is constant. So you can forget that. Otherwise you can write like this. F is equal to E is the constant. Charge of the electron is constant. So in place of equal I am writing proportionality. We are converting equal to proportionality format, means we can reduce constant here. So minus E. I hope now you understood. F is equal to minus E into E. Already we know we are going to convert equal to proportionality, means we can reduce the constant, correct? So F is directly proportional to minus E. F is directly proportional to minus C means what? F is directly proportional to minus C means F is moving, electric field is moving in this direction means electric field will move in this direction. Electric field is moving in this direction means force will be moving in this direction, because here minus symbol is there. F is directly proportional to E means E also moving in this direction, F also moving in this direction. Okay, but here F is directly proportional to minus C. That means this minus symbol will indicate the direction, opposite direction. Okay, so electric field is moving in this direction means force will be moving in this direction, opposite, because of this minus symbol. Okay, so here what is in our diagram, what is electric field direction? This direction. Electric field is in this direction means from this expression what is the force direction? Opposite. Correct? So force direction is in this direction. Force direction is opposite. Whenever, I hope this step you understood. After that, whenever this force is acting on these electrons, suppose electric field is moving in this direction, so automatically force will be acting in this direction. So this is the force, it is moving in this direction. Force is moving in this direction means actually the path of the electron is this one. This electron is moving in this direction. This electron is moving in this direction. So force is acting in this direction means whenever this electron is reaching here, this force will be act. Same, whenever this electron is moving like this force will be act. Whenever this electron is moving like this, force will be act. Whenever this electron is moving like this force will be act. Because of that forces, the path of the electron will be changed. The path of the electron will be changed. Path of the electron will be changed. When the force is acting on the electrons, what happening? The path of the electron is changing. Path of the electron is deviating. Path of the electron is deviating. Actual what path? This path. But whenever that force is acting on this electron, this path is deviating. Deviating is nothing but a drifting. The path of the electron is drifted. Here also the path of the electron is drifted. Here also the path of the electron is drifted. Here also the path, the actual path is this one. When the force is acting, the path of the electron is drifted. Initially, what is the direction of the electrons? Random. That means opposite. One is moving like this means one is moving like this. That means what I gave the example of there. 100 electrons is there inside of the conductor means 50 will move. This direction means 50 will move opposite. So both will be cancelled. Initial charge of the conductor is 0 initially. But whenever this